So welcome to this step course, unit 1. We will make an introduction first of the trainers, that you know who we are. We will not all be trainers in the unit 1, but during the complete step course, you will see Karin, you will see Peter, you will see Karsten as trainers. They will introduce themselves. And for the participants of this workshop, we make us an introduction on Padlet. Yeah, so you have a link in the chat function on Padlet, and afterwards, after this introduction of the trainers, we will go to the Padlet, and then you describe yourself a little bit. You can make a screenshot. I will explain it. I will share the screen, and whenever you post something, it will be seen by everybody. Yeah, so we can use this as a collage or poster also for the step course. Then when you describe yourself, the benefit is that you describe yourself all at the same time. You can chat, you can comment each introduction or whatever you want. So, ich fange mit mir selber an. Herbert ist mein Name. Ich bin an sich Grafikdesigner und Marketingberater und habe ungefähr 1999, also jetzt 20 Jahre her, umgesattelt auf Strohballenbauer, habe das ASBN, den gemeinnützigen Verein gegründet, und ja, das hat sich im Laufe der letzten 20 Jahre so entwickelt, dass wir einerseits viele Projektpartnerschaften haben und wie zum Beispiel auch STEP, das ist ein europäischer Kurs, und wir haben eine Baufirma gegründet, die Strohnatur heißt, und wir beschäftigen uns hauptsächlich mit Ausbildung, Workshops und Errichten von Strohballenhäusern. So in English, my name is Herbert. Herbert, we are all by you. I started, initially I am a graphic designer and marketing consultant, and I started to convert my whole life into straw bale building with ESPG 1999. It was the second ESPG, so ESPG is European Straw Bale Gathering. We were about 11 people at this time, and from whole Europe, and from there on, I started this non-profit organization, ASBN, and we do a lot of education, training, workshops. We also have a company, Strohnatur, which builds houses, and yeah, so it's about 20 years ago that we raised the first houses in Austria. At this time, we also had a company named Strohtec. So the first houses in Austria were built by this company, Strohtec. So this is about me in short. And I give the word to the next in line, and this is Peter here.
So, hi, my name is Peter Fleischhans. I live most of the time in Mund, it's on the Czech border. And well, I did a lot of educations during my lifetime. I spent about 20 years in ambulance service and was building houses beside all the time. The last education I did was a colleague for technicians, and I'm with Herbert more or less the last 4 years. So I'm rather an universalist than a specialist. Can do a lot of things. Working with wood because I had a Lehre training on the job as a carpenter some 30 years ago. Yeah, learned a lot of useful knowledge around houses by applying, getting into contact. Auf Deutsch auch noch einmal, oder did everybody understand?
Yes.
Yes.
Those who speak, jetzt mache ich jetzt auf Deutsch, also die an sich gerne deutsche Übersetzungen hätten, sagen das bitte jedes Mal. Wenn ihr irgendwas nicht versteht, wenn etwas unklar ist, sagt es und wir sagen es auf Deutsch. Manchmal vergessen wir, weil wir halt alle irgendwie Englisch verstehen, vergessen wir, dass wir alles auf Deutsch erklären. Viele Dinge sind aber unheimlich wichtig und wenn ihr da nicht mitkommt, nur weil wir vergessen, das auf Deutsch zu erklären, wäre das blöd.
Ja.
Okay, also meldet euch, seid nicht zu feig, meldet euch, wenn irgendwas unklar ist oder wenn eine Übertragung auf Zoom schlecht ist, bitte nochmal sagen. Ja, das ist überhaupt kein Problem. Wir haben Zeit, wir werden uns nicht stressen in diesem Kurs, okay?
Ja.
Danke. So, next in line is Karin.
Ich? Also mein Englisch ist nicht so gut. My English is not so good. Ist es besser, wenn ich mich auf Englisch vorstelle?
Karin, die Karin Julia, habe ich gemeint.
Die Karin Julia.
Ja.
Okay.
Ich werde immer Karin Julia sagen, okay?
Super.
Danke.
Turn your mic on.
Mikrofon aufdrehen, Karin.
Hello, everybody. I guess it's good to make this separation between Karin and Karin Julia. Then it's really clear. So you already know my name. I'm from Vienna. I made my education, or I was starting with my step education about maybe 4 years ago, and finished. And since about 2-3 years, I'm working now in ASBN and as well in the cooperative Strohnatur. And I'm coming from art area, so I'm art historian, and I'm producing exhibitions, organizing exhibitions in the art area. Yeah, and now I'm doing, so I have a second track, and I'm doing since around 4 years the straw bale building, and I'm very enthusiastic about plaster. That's it. Thanks.
You think I should speak now, Herbert? Okay, my name is Karsten, and well, I don't know exactly how many years now I'm working with straw bales and natural building. I think I'm working on building sites now to 11 years, and yes, at the moment my main profession is oven builder. Also I'm building Rouven and so heating devices for your homes. Yes, fireplaces, open fireplaces, not so much, but normally those who are storing the energy. And well, I will make some parts of this course, and I don't know exactly which ones that will be in the online part, but normally it's for sure that I'm making the technical stuff about heating and solar devices and all stuff like this. And we will see what parts I will overtake in the online part now. And yeah, so on the building sites, I'm working as a trainer in straw bale building and plaster, clay plaster mainly, and sometimes lime plaster and padlet. I think if we will do this course, I think nobody knows if it will happen in summer, but then you will see me would see me in the practical course for finishing surfaces and everything like that. So. Okay, that's a part at the moment. I think there's a lot what we have to share now, and I think it's enough for the moment.
Danke Karsten, danke Karin, danke Peter. Ich bedanke mich auch gleich bei dem David. I thank also David helping me with the preparation of this course. He's our intern. He's in the next room here over. And he's also a stepper. So everybody got it that you go to gallery view instead of speakers view. Everybody got it that you, if you want to speak, raise your hand in the participants function. So you turn on the participants function on the bottom of your Zoom window. We already did it. You can also vote for a pause if you're really tired. And I can give you the right to share the screen. You can share the screen, but you should ask for, yeah? So whenever you want to show something from your computer, picture, video, whatever, drawing, you can share your screen as well. So this is what we are allowed. We will record the whole session here, and I will put these sessions always on the evenings on our Learn platform so that you can watch it. It takes a little time to convert and to upload and those things, but at the latest on the next day in the morning, you can watch it in the session before, yeah? So from the day before. We will always do it at the same day. This is our plan. We will go to the Learn platform. You don't have to log in now because you can either open your Learn platform or Zoom, not both because you just have one computer, most probably. So you will see the Learn platform here and the presentations here, but whenever you want, you can go to the Learn platform and see the same thing there as you see on Zoom. You can also, if we go for a session on the Learn platform, for example, or you need a link to open this window, we will open this window together, and you can just put your browser window with the Learn platform acteco.eu in front of your Zoom, and then you hear the others speaking and you don't see them speaking. So it's also working, yeah. So this is also how we will deal with exercises. So you will draw a little bit in SketchUp. I will introduce SketchUp to you. The main drawing session will be in unit 7. It's architecture and design and planning, but we will do the basics here so that you understand how to draw a straw bale wall, a straw bale house with these components you can download in the Learn platform. So this is the procedure of the course here. The times you will see also on the learning platform. We first will introduce you. You will introduce yourself on Padlet. And afterwards we go to the Learn platform, and then we look on the times when if you have not seen it, when we have online times, yeah, for this course and for the next courses. So click on the link. You can click on the link. You don't have to click on the link. Oh yeah, you have to click on the link because you have to write something there, and then you will see the published thing on my screen. So I will share the screen now. And I will go to the Padlet. Oops. So this is the Padlet for us. You see it. I hope you see it, yeah? Mm-hmm. So, and you follow the link on the sideboard, in the chat function, go to Padlet, write something, yeah, and share it. here on this Padlet. So write something about yourself.
But I don't see a link in my point.
No, no here.
In the chat function. The first link in the chat is Padlet.
There is no link.
I think you sent it just when we were you and me, so the others cannot see it.
Okay, I will
No
do
link.
this again. Dit. So now you have the link. So it's padlet.com, ASBN Austria, and then step training. It's not hard to type in, yeah, in your browser window. Then you are on the Padlet.
Nein, das ist ja nur das.
Also so ganz habe ich jetzt nicht verstanden, was ich machen muss.
David will explain. He writes, you see, David already wrote something. So, also,
Soll ich meine Nachricht schreiben, oder wie?
du sollst du klickst irgendwo in den Bildschirm und fangst an, deinen Namen zu schreiben und eine Beschreibung, wer du bist. Ja? Ich habe bei mir geschrieben, Strawberry Builder since 20 years, Trainer, ASBN Chairman, whatever is your profession, also was immer dein Beruf ist oder woher du kommst.
Yeah, you just double click and then you make a block.
Yeah, and we can sort it. Everybody can sort it.
Klick's nicht an. Doppelklick. Jetzt.
Nein, das lassen.
Mit deinem Namen und was wir machen.
Karin, hast du's?
Ja, ich glaube schon.
Okay.
Ich schreibe jetzt einfach nur ein bisschen was und sende das sozusagen.
Genau. Ihr seid alle anonym eingewählt. Okay.
Auf den Padlet.
Schicke dann versenden an alle, ist das richtig dann?
Ja. Ja. This is Luuk. Mike retired. I will make an order here.
So I cannot somehow join the Padlet. What's the?
You just double click somewhere on the screen.
Yeah.
And then you
I
can
logged in.
start to write, yeah?
I logged in with an account, Google account, and I have an empty dashboard.
You don't need an account for sharing this. You've just followed this address, padlet.com, ASBN Austria /step training. Yeah. Otherwise, you make your own Padlet.
Yeah.
But how can we put it in the screen? I wrote my text.
You see it in Zoom. If you watch Zoom, you see it. All the windows are there.
Also meines ist nicht angekommen, oder?
Ich weiß nicht, vielleicht liegst du irgendwo da drunter.
Do you send it by pushing this little arrow on the bottom left?
Wie kommen wir da wieder hin? Ah,
Yeah, you have also the function if you click on your posting, yeah, you have 3 points on the top. So one is edit, you can re-edit, you can delete it, and then if you go to the 3 points, you can also combine it with a Beitrag, with a post, or you can make a you can make a photo of yourself.
Anlernen? Ich weiß nicht, wie ich es geschickt habe.
The easiest way to make a photo is you can upload it, or you just make a screenshot that we know the face to your posting.
Ja, Karin did.
Hier jetzt, ob ich das machen kann.
Any difficulties? Questions?
Yes, only the picture.
Herro, where are you?
Da bin ich normal in Dings. Also ich weiß nicht. Ich hole mir gerade Hilfe.
So, Paul, you already made a photo of yourself. You can explain, Karin, in German, how to do it?
Also, ich weiß nicht, ob ich das jetzt geschafft habe. Ich sehe nichts. Also ich habe das an alle gesendet. Irgendwas mache ich da falsch, glaube ich.
Also bei mir war es so, ich bin einfach dem Padlet-Link gefolgt im Gruppenchat, und dann war zu dem Zeitpunkt ein ganz leeres Fenster mit dem Strohfeld und dann ein Feld, das ich editieren habe können. Und da habe ich alles reingeschrieben und daneben hingeklickt, und dann war der Drops gelutscht.
Du siehst ein Fenster, Karin?
Ja, also wo die Strohballen sind, das sind jetzt alle, die geschrieben haben, sozusagen.
Ja, du kannst da jetzt nicht reinklicken. Das ist
Genau.
Screensharing. Du musst deinen Browser öffnen, diese Adresse eingeben, padlet.com, ASBN Austria Step Training. In deinem Browser schreibst du dein Feld und dann setzt sich das dahin. Und ich kann das dann ordnen, wenn ihr fertig seid. Ihr könnt es nicht ordnen. Ich glaube, ihr könnt euer Padlet auch aktualisieren, dann habt ihr auch alle drin. Ihr müsst jetzt alle dasselbe sehen.
Ja, aber ich meine, ich habe das noch so umrandet, und ich krieg das jetzt auch nicht, dass das bei dir aufscheint im Allgemeinen.
Du bist da, Karsten. Irgendwo habe ich dich gesehen.
Sieht man mich schon.
Warte mal.
Also das ist bei mir jetzt nicht feststellbar, ob der jetzt drauf ist oder nicht. Ich habe da noch so eine gelbe gestrichelte Linie runter.
Da bist du.
And just click somewhere else outside your lines, then you'll be fine, I think.
Yup, thanks a lot.
I don't know how to make a picture.
Only the picture is the difficult thing, yes.
So, wer kann erklären, wie man ein Bild macht? Who can explain how to make a picture?
How to put a picture from your computer in.
I can explain. You have to right-click on your post and then click Edit Post, and then you have the option to add a picture or take a snapshot.
Irgendwie kann ich keinen Text schreiben.
Then start in camera and then Padlet somewhere else updated.
Wie kommt, also ich habe das jetzt angeklickt, also schau dann ist.
Da, genau da. Das habe ich gar nicht gesehen. Ja,
Ja,
jetzt kannst du schreiben. Jetzt kannst du schreiben.
Ja, wo schreibe ich? Ah, da.
Da genau, kannst du einfach so da. Ja. Jetzt soll ich super nicht.
Ist die Kamera eingestellt? Ich will mal über das schauen und dann
Kamera eingestellt. Der ist Arsch. Ich schreibe das in Englisch.
Nein.
Sonst versteht die keiner. Du musst.
Mein Name ist Karin.
We need a bigger screen.
Yeah.
Ja, schon nichts. Was hast du schon?
Was hast du geschrieben?
I'm excited, oder I'm happy to be at the course.
Die Karin hat einen Roman geschrieben.
Was? Ich will mit einer Kamera stehen. Da rede ich auch mit Herro.
So, und wie tun Sie das? Und wo sehen die das jetzt?
Das ist einfach Enter, glaube ich. Gut, Enter, oder? Ja, prima.
Also,
Das funktioniert. Was?
Das kann man da.
Das ist das Untitled. Du musst ja Foto auch noch einfügen, gell? Sorry, was ist das? Mütterspiel nicht mal aus bei dir. Das kannst du nicht.
Irgendjemand hat meinen Post kopiert und was hineingeschrieben. Ich glaube, Claudia.
Ja.
Also ich brauche noch nicht, wenn ich da bleibe.
Aber die Claudia sollte sich... Claudia?
Die Claudia schreibt gerade nochmal.
Ah, okay, okay. Ja, dann kann man den einen löschen, den sie da kreiert hat, oder? Genau.
Das ist der lange, ja? Okay.
Den habe ich nicht geschrieben.
Das war frisch geschrieben.
Da ist die Karin.
Alles ist einfach.
Ist nicht so einfach für mich, so gesagt. Kinder, voll gefallen.
Eine gute Übung.
Ich sitze lieber da in Niederösterreich im Kurs. Meine Kinder hauen sich schon recht ab in mir. Also das mit dem Foto.
Mikk, I have the problem that it doesn't take my camera.
You can upload the picture as well, Lisandro.
Ja.
Ich habe keinen. Ja, wo komme ich da rein?
Hast du der Ladekabel oder? Mach einfach mal, mach ein Selfie.
Also in mein Zimmer.
Mach mit deinem Handy.
How can I move my text?
I moved the text.
Oh, you did? But I can't see my text now because I'm under Karin.
If you move it back.
Wieso kann ich das da nicht senden, da was ich da geschrieben habe?
Du teilst es.
Ist das schon drinnen?
Ist es? Also du bist da, glaube ich, irgendwo.
Du warst Herbert von mir?
Ja, ich habe das zumindest gesehen. Da unten bist du.
Ach so, okay.
Ich hole dich da jetzt rauf, ja, damit du das oben sichtbar bist. Und du verschiebst es nicht wieder zurück, sondern schreibst dort weiter, wo du bist, okay?
Nice. Also du wartest jetzt eigentlich noch auf ein Foto, oder wie?
Ja, bis jeder sein Foto abgeloadet hat.
Kamera muss aber Selfie. So.
I'll try another time. It's going to take too long.
Yeah.
So when you're ready, we go back to the Zoom window, and in the order I ordered you now, you make your introductions, okay? So first one is here, David.
So should I start introducing myself?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm from Czech Republic. Now I'm here at Herbert's place as an intern. I'm studying in Brno, in Czech Republic. I'm studying timber and wooden structures. I also do or did a little bit of carpentry. So I'm skilled with wood, but just a little bit. Then, yeah, I also I have been participating at many building sites in Czech or in Slovakia. It wasn't always natural buildings, but usually it was the wooden structures. So the concept of making the structure is the same as for straw bale houses, as for conventional houses, or usually the same. Yeah, and that's pretty much it.
But who is talking now?
David.
Me?
David, but I can't see him.
No, you see, if you go to Zoom, you see the third after Karsten is David. This is David.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so the next here in this picture is Sven Alusten.
Yeah, hello. This is Sven from Estonia. We have lovely weather, and I hope we can soon say that quarantine is over. But a lot of places are very empty, and a lot of people are at home. So I try to be useful at home, and just came from horses. So we have horses here, and I'm living in almost in a forest, and been building with natural materials since childhood, but more proper building maybe like 20 years or so, and doing some renovations with old log houses, built straw bale houses, built some, I don't know, maybe 30 houses or something, but different sizes, so all are not so big houses. Doing trainings on natural building, clay plastering, straw bale building, more than 10 years for universities, for vocational schools, and a lot of on-site hands-on trainings for children also, and people with special needs. So quite a variety of target group. So I hope that Corona won't take them all. So I still have some people for the next course coming. And yeah, and I've visited different ESBGs more than 10 years, and it's pretty exciting stuff. So I still hope there is a big future of straw bale building ahead. So let's see what STEP will give us, and what we can give to STEP. So thank you.
Yep.
Thank you, Sven. Next in line is Paul.
Paul from Vienna, as you can see from the picture. I started the STEP course last year, worked with maybe a few of the people that are here in the chat. Worked a lot with Karin on the Vivi house, which is a modular wooden house. Very interesting.
Julia, you have to say.
Karin Julia, sorry.
Yeah.
Of course. And yeah, at the moment, I'm very happy that that there's this STEP online course, and I have something to do, which what holds me back from writing my master thesis on wooden facades. Yeah, there's very nice weather in Vienna as well. Very sad that we cannot go outside. And I did some, yes, apart from the straw bale building, I did clay building a little bit with the clay bricks, reinforced clay bricks, and yeah, small wooden constructions maybe.
Thank you, Paul. Next one is Mikk. Mikk, are you there?
Yeah, yes, I'm here. I'm just unmuting. Yeah, my name is Mikk. I'm from Scotland. I live in The Hague. I'm retired, and I am 69 today.
Congratulations.
Thank you. My interest in this is hang on. My interest in this came from the ESBG in Todmorden last year, where I met Herbert, and I'm interested in straw bale construction in ecosystem restoration camps around the world, particularly in Portugal, where I was working in February with a camp there. My background has nothing to do with construction, but I've always been doing construction work around the place. And I'm looking forward to getting this coronavirus out of the way and getting back to Portugal, getting this course finished, and getting some straw bale building done.
Thank you, Mikk.
Oh.
Karin already introduced herself. The next one is Mikk here, without a picture.
Yes. One more time, for those who are not speaking at the moment, would you please turn off your microphones? So yes, I'm Mikk, also from Estonia, as Sven. We are both founding members in Competence Center for Ecological Building in Estonia, which is a kind of umbrella organization also for companies in Estonia who are engaged and active in the natural building field. Also, members can be other NGOs, private persons, so on. And I also have a private company which is engaged with project management, main contracting, and I also represent acteco.eu straw bale wall system in Estonia. Our umbrella organization is also offering natural building courses. Our main focus is on earth, lime, and natural fibers. Of course, here and there we also use timber and natural stone and so on, but timber is such a big industry in Estonia. Anyway, we are the biggest exporters of prefabricated wooden element houses. Timber has been the main construction material for already thousands of years. So, and they have so many their own organizations and activities. There's no point for us to copy or repeat what they are doing already. So yeah, we have a more narrow focus, which includes straw, hemp, other natural fibers. And yes, since we are also offering courses, not just in Estonia, but also international courses, then our organization's interest is also to be aware or know more about the STEP courses, and we would like to participate a bit before we start to providing courses under the STEP guide. So that's it for the moment. Thanks.
Thank you, Mikk. Can you spell your the name of Eesti
You almost did it. Eesti ehitus.
Eesti ehitus. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
So next in line is Karsten Bart.
Yeah. Hi. I think you still not seen my video, right? Is it right?
We see your picture.
You just see his picture, yeah. So it's maybe a problem with my camera. This morning it was functioning well. So but now it doesn't function. I try to fix it later. Yeah, my name is Karsten Bart. I'm an engineer living at this time in Portugal, but I'm coming from Germany, and I'm working for a company in Germany at this time. So for automotive supplier as an engineer, as a designer. So, but I quit my job end of this month. So from beginning of May, or next month. So from beginning of May, I'm free, and I want to change my life. I want to do something different. So I think 2 years ago, I started I found the straw bale building site, or a straw bale building site, and I was very interested in, and so I did some courses, or no, it's not, I did 2 short courses over a weekend, one in Germany, one in Portugal, and with these courses, I found that this is maybe something for me, what I want to do. Yeah, I'm at this time I don't know exactly what I will do or what I want to do with this, but I felt that this is the right way for me to change my life, and yeah, that's why I did it. And yeah, we will see what the future will bring, but I think it's if this is a right for me in inside of me, when I feel it is right, then it couldn't be wrong. So that's why I did it. Yeah, that's from my side.
Herbert, wenn du sprichst, musst du anmachen.
Sorry, we go on with Mario here. Yep, Mario Benkovic.
Hi, hello. I'm Mario. I'm from Zagreb, Croatia, and I have a bachelor degree in civil engineering, and I did a few courses in straw bale buildings last year here in Croatia, and from then I'm completely in love with straw. And I want to do it professional here in Croatia. And how I found this course, I was looking for a padlet course, and there were a lot of them in Italy, but I don't like Italy. I mean, I don't know language, and searched, and then I searched other courses, and I found this ASBN course, and I said, why not the whole thing, not just the padlet thing. And here I am.
You are very hard to understand if you move around away from your microphone. Yeah?
Okay. Now, do you need something to repeat? Do you need something to repeat? Or...
Sorry?
Do you want to repeat something? Everything, or did you hear anything?
Who can explain what Mario said? Nobody. So please repeat it. You come from Zagreb. This is what we got. You want to learn a little bit English, and the rest was somehow in the universe.
No, I will repeat everything. I'm from Zagreb, Croatia, and I have a bachelor degree in civil engineering. And last year I went to some courses in Croatia for Strohnatur buildings, and from then I am completely in love with Strohnatur buildings. And I was searching for how I find for step training. I was searching for padlet courses, and I saw a lot of them in Italy. But because of language barrier with Italy, I didn't go there. And then I found for this course in Austria, ASBN. And I found there is also a lot of other things than padlet. Then I said, why not the whole thing, not just padlet? And that's it. And I want to be professional builder here in Croatia. That's it. I hope you understand everything.
Herbert, you forgot to turn on your mic.
Thank you for reminding me. Mario, du sprichst auch Deutsch, ja?
No.
Okay.
I'm learning, but I'm still far away from knowing anything.
So, Lisandro ist da der Nächste auf unserem Padlet.
Okay. Well, I come from Argentina. I am here since 2 years because I got married with a woman from here. And when I came here, I was searching. Where I could learn to build in a natural way. I got interested in buildings since I want to have my own house, and I felt that everyone should have the opportunity and the opportunity to build their own house, and this is something very difficult nowadays. And so I think that it's a very, very nice way to learn and to try to share this knowledge with this old knowledge, how to do it without destroying the nature. And so I got in contact with Herbert, and since I started last year, this is now I am interested in this. I have studied geology, but I felt that is not my passion. So I'm quite happy to get involved in this area, and I hope something come nice from this. So I'm very happy to be here learning. So this is my story. Sure.
Thank you, Lisandro.
Welcome.
So we have here also the two anonymous women, Muriel and Jana.
Hello. Hello. Can you hear us?
Yep.
Very
cool.
good. Yeah, we both do the course with you, and we are at the same place now. That's why we use one computer. We both are from Germany. We are potters, actually, and we do also clay plastering since 2 years now. And at the moment we are journey women. It's a German tradition. You travel around the world for 3 years to learn more about your handcraft and other handcrafts. So that's what we do. We are homeless and travel to learn more about.
Wie heißt das bei Keramikerinnen auf der Walz? Keramikerin auf der Walz, oder wie?
Ja, genau. Ja.
Okay.
Yeah, and at the moment we are here on a journey people meeting. Like everyone can come here, and because of the corona, and if you don't know where to stay, you can come here. And we have also working sites around here, and yeah, it's very nice to be here and to do something. Yeah.
And who from you is Muriel and who is Jana? Muriel is the right one. Okay, so you have to change position according to the name.
Oh, okay. We see it in the right position, but we, yeah.
So you are Muriel.
Me.
Yeah. You see it in the right position. Okay. Not here on the on the screen. Okay. Good. Next one is Karin Hobel.
Yeah, hello, you can hear me? Hello, I'm Karin Hobel. I'm from Upper Austria. My English is not so very good.
Du kannst auch Deutsch reden und wir übersetzen, wenn du magst.
Ich versuche es. I tried. I have great help on my left side, my son and my daughter. I'm a farmer. We have a farm with pigs. They live in a free area. And I make sprouts and bread with sprouts. But I would like to learn other things, to build nice houses, earth ship houses, and I find your site, Herbert. It makes me very happy. Find it. My vision is to build more a little house. We have a big area with 7,000 Quadratmeter. Yeah, and my daughter and my child, we would like to build a small village with earth ship houses or straw ball houses, and I'm happy to be here in this course. Computer is not so my best friend. I like it more to do something outside, and yes, but I learn very much in this course, I think so. When you don't understand me, you must saw me, and
we will raise our hand.
You must translate, Herbert. Thank you.
Thank you, Karin. So we had Peter. No, here the next one is Luuk.
Hey guys. So yeah, I'm Luuk. I live in Belgium, but I'm originally from the Netherlands. I've become interested in in natural home building a couple of years ago during a workshop in cop building. Since then, I've also done some workshops in the cordwood technique and for tadelakt as well. And yeah, I've become more and more interested in it, and I've been looking for new techniques, new ways to learn more and to get more knowledge. So I found this step course and decided to do it. So yeah, that's why I'm here. Actually, my background is logistics, but I've been working in the catering business for the last couple of years in Belgium. So it's something completely different for me. Currently, I'm also unemployed because there's not much catering business nowadays. So yeah, here I am. I'm hopeful to start soon this course. That's it.
Thank you, Luuk.
Yep.
So we had Peter. Next one is Christoph. Christoph, are you here?
Sorry, I was stumm. So maybe sometimes it's better that somebody could make me quiet. Yeah, I'm from Upper Austria also, like Karin or somebody else. And I have something more to do with construction, all that stuff. I was working in Vienna for 4 years, 2 years in an architectural office and 2 years in concrete, or no, a big company with we're building a lot of stuff. And the last year I was working in a small construction company, and I was making the plans for the houses. Yeah, and during that time I saw that the usual houses where people are living, mostly we use materials, they need a lot of energy, maybe they have a lot of impact in different kinds of ways. And so I was looking for something different, and I found we call it Baubiologie, like building biology, when I translated some just in words. And I make this certification just 2 weeks ago. It was just like a course in the internet and studying on your own. And there I found something about straw bale building. And I was...
Bale. It's bale in English.
A straw bale, yeah. Thank you. And so I was doing some kind of research. And so I found Herbert and I visited him in Ravelsbach. It is really beautiful there. So I'm really sad that we're not that now sitting there and just sitting at home. Home is also quite good, but maybe with the people together it would be fine again. Yeah, and yeah, he makes after the visiting with Herbert, I know that I want to do that, and I love to build with natural buildings, working with my hands, and make some healthy buildings for me and, I don't know, other people's family, or even earn some money with that. Yeah, thank you.
Great. Thank you, Christoph. The next is Victor Lanz.
Being a vet by profession, I was always interested in building. What I told last time, my father bought a derelict farmhouse when I was 16. That's when I started to love building, especially building with woods and natural materials. Due to my job, I didn't have much time. I bought an old house and I made it into a very nice, beautiful house, but too big for me now. So I sold it last year, and I'm very much looking for either a tiny house or a small house, preferably new. I looked at all kinds of small buildings like container homes, these kind of things, but they don't appeal to me because I would like a house that breathes like I can. So natural materials are fine. So I started to do some co-building courses with some guys in Holland, Christo and Xavi. They learned something about, they will learn me some principles about co-bale and kop and straw bale building. And that's how I came into contact with Audrey from Strohbouw Nederland. And I did some courses with Audrey and Piotr. And this is how I became more and more interested because I wanted to do it more professionally so I could build my own house, develop my own house and build my own house. And that's what I would like to learn. And the final goal is to buy a plot of land somewhere in Greece and build my own straw bale house. So I hope to learn a lot from all of you.
And where exactly in Greece, once you build your house, do you have?
I don't have a plot yet, but the place I'm looking is the island of Evia. Because Evia is not too far away from Athens. It is drivable, and since distances are not far, but they take a long time in Greece, it's better to have a place which is not too far away from, because I still have, of course, connections with Holland. I'm not going to be in Greece permanently, but for a long time, yes, I would like to. My friend is Greek, that's why.
And now you are where?
I'm in Holland. I was supposed to go to Samos 2 weeks ago, to go for a week of voluntary work with stray dogs, to do some neutering and spaying of stray dogs on the island of Samos, but I cancelled. My friend said, you should go because the situation is very difficult now. And I was happy not to go because the situation is very difficult now. They have this in Samos and Lesbos also, they have the refugee camps, which are a ticking time bomb. It's waiting to go off there. If they get problems there with coronavirus, you cannot imagine what's going to happen. So I'm here in Holland and I'm happy not to be in Ravensbach, but I would like to be because the weather is wonderful and I think it'd be a very great way to see each other, to be with each other instead of sitting behind a screen. But we'll make up, for sure.
Thank you, Victor. Next one is here, Herro.
Hi. The weather here is good as well. The sun's shining now at this moment. I'm a teacher for 27 years and I thought I would like to do something else in my life, not only be a teacher, but I like education, to be a teacher, and I would like to combine that with straw bale building, give workshops, trainings, etc., that sort of things, and that's why I am now for the step. I would like to learn everything as good as possible and organize workshops here and give education. And how, we'll see. I have half year free for my school, and because I've worked a lot for free for school, and now they can give that back to me in half year, and that's perfect for me. And after this step course, I hope to start a sort of company for straw bale. I'm a member of the board Strohbouw Nederland, straw bale organization in the Netherlands, where Victor talked about, and that's why I was going more enthusiastic for this more and more, and now it's time for me to do this. And I said in the description of mine, I'm a sailor. That's the best thing.
Why you wear this T-shirt?
Yeah. Yeah, I was teacher in a sailing boat, of course. But I'm teacher in arts, practice and history of arts, same as Karin. And there was another one.
Claudia.
Claudia. Oh yeah. Yeah, nice. That's the best subject in the school. That's it.
Thank you. So we come to the next art teacher, and this is Claudia.
Claudia. Yeah.
Hi. Hi, can you see me?
No, because your video is not on, then it's not automatically here. But we see
Really?
you on the picture in front of the big bales.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, okay. I'm Claudia. I'm from Chile. Now I'm here too. I cannot travel to Europe. And well, I started to learn about natural materials like 5 or 6 years ago, because dreaming to build my own house like many of us. I start with clay. There are a lot of clay building also in my country. Yeah, I'm art teacher and I work for a museum now. And my focus is workshop for children and women. I'm member of the Chilean Natural Building Association. And yeah, I work mostly with clay and now straw. And I started step training last year. And this is all. I don't know. And it's funny, you know, and this is interesting. I met Muriel like 2 or 3 years ago in Berlin. And also I think Mikk, he was in the radio Earth, if I'm not wrong, last year. So
Yes.
yeah. Great.
Where?
We met in the park with this how is the name in Macunaíma, in the Blitzed Garden.
The garden, yes. Nice to see you again.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 years ago. Wow.
Yes, yes. Funny, yes. Great to find you here.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm happy to meet you all and learn more about straw bale building.
You build with such big bales usually in Chile?
No, that was in Germany when we were building the house. We were walking around in the village and we found these big jumbo bales. Yeah.
Thank you, Claudia. So the last one is Paulina.
Yeah, hello.
Hi.
Okay, I'm Paulina. I'm also from Chile. I studied translation, English and Portuguese, although now I've been living like 8 years in Belgium, so my English gets mixed up with Dutch sometimes nowadays. Yeah, I'm working in the sector of supply chain, and I would like to do something a little bit different with my life. I've been interested in natural building because, as Claudia says, there are a lot of clay houses there with made of adobe, and always found them really nice. So I would love to have a house like that of my own, and yeah, build it with my own hands.
Great. So thank you for all posting here on this Padlet. This Padlet will stay in the during the whole course. Yeah, so you can post after a meeting or after a unit whenever you want. I will have to update this whole thing so that you, whenever you post, you can add something to it at the end. Naturally, just post over another post or change your post or add a picture or whatever you want. So this will be the official for you1, maybe also for you two, our official chalkboard or whatever you talk to padlet. Let's call it padlet during the course. Okay. So we now. I will introduce you the webpage and then we make a pause. Okay, until 2 o'clock. So most of you already got there to this webpage, acteco. This is a project where we are partner of Artur. Artur is the Slovakian straw bale network, not just straw bale, also earth building network. They have converted old school, which is an eco center now, and Susanna Kurulfova, the chairwoman of this non-profit organization Artur in Slovakia, she made an application for this project to offer online courses free as well as paid online courses about eco building. This will be this project started end of last year, so there are only finished courses now, unit 1 and unit 2. All the other more or less fakes. So this is not really content here. It should show the structure. So there will be a lot of online courses for straw bale building, for earth building, and for training for change. This is another project where we are partner. This project is called JUMP, and it's about how we can train trainers or how we can become better trainers. And this is much about intangibles, about values like awareness, inclusion, motivation, joy, fun, a lot of those values. It's about gamification of content, not just online, also when you are in a training, it's important that people are motivated, that the participants, you are motivated to join, that you are active, not that the trainer talks 3 hours, and this is the old-fashioned way in front of a chalkboard or in front of the classroom and everybody watches this trainer. This is not what we want. So we're looking for new ways, interactive ways in real trainings when we meet in training centers, schools, academies, wherever, in universities, and we also try now under this new situation for us all of Corona or COVID-19, we try to make these online courses a little bit more interesting. This is mainly the topic of JUMP. So you will see here a lot of courses also for JUMP. If you want to go to the JUMP website and look what we have there, because there's a big toolbox, and if you're a trainer, you can use this toolbox already. There are a lot of games and tools for real trainings. The website is not hard to remember because it's exactly training for change, but in one word, .eu. Yeah, so it's a European project, trainingforchange.eu. So I will show you, maybe you all had registered and enrolled your course. So if you go to my account on top and then you have this, your page, and then you see the courses where you are registered. So whenever there is a new course like U8 or U3 or U4, I will add it. I will add your name, and then it's in my account. And from here you can start the course, or you go directly to the page before. Here you also see how much courses you booked, or which are online now, how much you have completed, how many certificates you have, and how many points you earned in quizzes, questionnaires, tests, and so on. So with all the quizzes we do, you get some points. We will add them manually, and some are added automatically. So whenever we use an external program like Kahoot, then I have to add your points. Whenever you make a test or a quiz on Learndash, this is this platform, then your points will automatically be added here. You can look wherever you want in your course. So the courses are now all free for you as a registered user. It's easy, you can here expand all or collapse all, and then you see all the sessions or lessons. We call that sessions. In Learndash, they call it lessons. And usually I recommend you go linear. So we go together through the course, we make presentations, I will open the page here while I share the screen, and then we look together. And whenever you have a pause or in the evening, you can look after, and on the next day you will also see the video from the lesson from the last day. Yeah, this is how we will do it. So if we go to one of the courses, and we start with U1 here. Again, I can expand all here. I see how much I completed from this course. And I always, on the top of the course, I see the course itself with the course content, all the lessons, and the materials. Here you have the certificate. So if you open that, it should open, it should open in a new window. I will change that. You can download that. You can write here your name, date of birth, and place of birth. This should be a unique form, a unique certificate, and which each session you get from the trainers or your assessors. You get the signature. You will decide to do this course, this whole course, in level 3 or in level 4. This is your option. The difference I will explain soon. And here are the 8 units. Whatever you make will be filled here and signed by the trainers of this unit. Usually minimum is 1 signature for the training. This is the signature usually of the assessor. Not all the trainers have to sign, but can be that 2 trainers or 3 trainers sign here. There are different courses. Sometimes it's in other countries. There are some courses which we accept if you do it. For example, Martin, which is not here now, he was in the introductory session last Friday. From Denmark, he built his own house and said if this can be accepted as a part of the course, and I said naturally, yeah. So she sent me your photos, a description, and so this can be addition to your practical or theoretical knowledge, skills, and competences. This is what it's all about. So to the levels. There are these 2 levels, and these levels are according to the European qualification frame, but it's a little bit converted. So this is what we talk about is ECVET, the ECVET system. So the whole course in whole Europe, with a memorandum of understanding where 11 countries agreed to make a common course and accept the course results. So this is accepted by most of the European countries where there is a straw bale organization or earth building organization. You have to decide the level. Level 3 is there is somebody who tells you what to do, and you can do all the things you learned in the course. So it's mainly about infill and prefabrication, load bearing, wrapping, finishes, whatever kind of plasters with the finishes, building. You know about building physics, you know the concept of the house, how to plan a house, how to calculate a house, how to make a construction plan, or at least in the basics, and a little bit how to communicate to clients, especially. Yeah, this is how to sell yourself, or to offer your services. This is what it's about. So level 3 means there is a boss. You work in a team with others, and others decide for you. This is level 3. You don't have to to check the quality of an existing construction. This is another one who will decide if this foundation, for example, where you build your house, is okay for that you can start with it. In level 4, you are responsible for yourself. So you are the boss, or you are the leader of this building site, or you are just able to be one of the leaders of a building site if you want to work in a team. This is the difference. So you should be in level 4 able to check the quality of bales, for example, of existing constructions where you build on, of works from other craftsmen on the, or craftswomen on the building site. And the whole course is made in level 4. Yeah, so we will teach, and you will learn the content, the complete content of level 4. The only difference between these two levels is the final assessment. So in the final assessment, all the questions where it's about check the quality of something will be skipped if you do level 3. So this is what you have to decide. Make a sign somewhere, an X or whatever, a circle about level 3 and level 4. And then it's clear for us when you do the assessments, and there will be, as we do the online course, assessments in the practical units, in the theoretical units, and partly at the end at the final assessment. So we this will be points added to the final assessment, what you gather in a course, what you collect in a course. This certificate is consisting also of 2 pages. One page is the Certificate of Achievement, zu Deutsch das Leistungszertifikat. Hier geht es darum, welches theoretische Wissen ihr euch aneignet in dem Kurs. So it's about the knowledge, the theoretical knowledge you own or you get in a course. This is about the Certificate of Achievement. And there's a second certificate. This is the Certificate of Practice. It's clear what it is somehow, das Praxiszertifikat. So it's here about the 5 units which are also taught in practical workshops. So in this case, we check on the building site when you are, let's say, 5 days in infill and prefabrication. Then we write here 5 days, the country where you make this workshop, the organization in which you make this workshop, the date from until the name of the representative. So this would be the leader of the workshop, or the trainer, and the signature again. So the 5 units you will make in practice is infill and prefabrication, load bearing, wrapping, finishes. This is it. There are some theoretical and practical units combined. For example, the finishes. This is then it's longer. It's about 8 days plus 2 days Tadelakt at the end. This is mixed by Toni, the main trainer of this unit, theory and practice. He doesn't want to separate it. and you can do naturally the theory here and the additional plastering on building sites. So usually our building sites are always two weeks workshop usually. So 5 days or 8 days infill, depending on the size of the project where we build. These are real houses which we do. And the second part is always the plaster, lime and or clay. This is mainly what we do. We can, in the lime and clay plaster workshop, we can only do the base plaster, not the final plasters, because they have to dry afterwards. And sometimes, or in 1 or 2 projects, we will also make fine plasters for some projects. This is about the certificate. So please, some of you already gave me this data. I need this data here to make your certificate. I can write it, or you write it, scan it, and send it to me. And or you just I have your name, but not connected to your birthday and not connected to your place of birth. This is necessary that if you have this, it cannot be copied. There will not be one person with exactly the same name in the same on the same date and the same place born. Yeah, this is usually not possible. So it makes you unique, these 3 data. This is why it's there. Any questions to the certificate?
Magst du noch mal einmal auf Deutsch erklären mit den Level? Also das ist also quasi der Anspruch der Prüfung am Ende, oder das ist der Unterschied?
Also Level 3 entspricht einem Arbeiter oder einer Arbeiterin oder einem Trainer, einer Trainerin, die normalerweise auf einer Baustelle unter Anleitung arbeiten. Das kann ein Vorarbeiter sein, der Boss sein, der Teamleiter, was immer. Ihr entscheidet nicht selbst. Ihr entscheidet nicht, ob ihr zum Beispiel Materialien einkauft. Ihr entscheidet nicht, ob ihr die Qualität des Handwerkers vor euch akzeptiert oder akzeptieren müsst. Und ihr entscheidet auch nicht über die Qualität des fertigen Hauses. Ihr macht eure Arbeit unter Anleitung, das heißt, jemand sagt euch, was ihr tut und ihr könnt das. Das ist Level 3. Ja? Ihr lernt das, was notwendig ist, damit ihr unter Anleitung arbeitet. Level 4 ist selbstständig arbeiten. Das heißt, ich kann selbst entscheiden, ich kann selbst Strohballenbauer sein, ich kann auch urteilen über die Qualität der zum Beispiel des Fundaments, auf dem wir bauen, eine Holzständer oder eine lasttragende Konstruktion. Und ich muss auch die Qualität der Materialien, die ich verbaue oder mit denen ich baue, beurteilen können. Ob ein Ballen zum Beispiel gut ist, ob das Holz trocken genug ist für die Konstruktion. Lauter solche Dinge, die sind wichtig, die müsst ihr im Level 4 beurteilen, selbst beurteilen können. Der Unterschied ist, wir bieten den ganzen Kurs in Level 4 an. Also alle Lessons sind inklusive dem Level 4. Ihr seht in den einzelnen Learning Outcomes und Session Plans, jeweils am Anfang einer Session, welche Fragen oder welche Topics, welches Knowledge, welches Wissen Level 4 ist. Das ist also hellgrau dann unterlegt. Das braucht euch in dem Fall nicht zu interessieren. Ihr lernt es trotzdem. Der einzige Unterschied zwischen diesen Leveln hier im Kurs ist, dass ihr bei der Prüfung nur die Fragen aus Level 3 beantworten müsst, wenn ihr den Level 3 macht, oder eben auch die Fragen aus Level 4. Dann habt ihr ein paar mehr Fragen.
Okay.
Ich kann euch nur als Anreiz sagen, bis jetzt haben alle Stepper Level 4 gewählt, weil sie das sowieso lernen und man damit auch oder Frau damit auch viel mehr Möglichkeiten hat, selbstständig zu arbeiten. Ja? Sollte das euer Wunsch sein.
Und das entscheidet man am Anfang oder kann man das auch gegen Ende entscheiden?
Das müsst ihr vor der ersten Prüfung entscheiden. Ja? Also bevor ich hier was eintrage, wenn ich hier eintrage, ihr macht in dem Leistungszertifikat das 1er-Modul, dann brauche ich vor dem Ende des 1er-Moduls, muss ich wissen, ob ihr Level 3 oder Level 4 habt, weil dementsprechend trage ich das da oben oder da unten ein. Dasselbe. Ja?
Okay, alles klar, danke.
Das gibt es hier nicht im Praxiszertifikat, da gibt es nur einen Level, ja? Weil das ist
Sehr
einfach
gut.
lernen, wie man Dinge macht.
Mhm.
Okay. Any other questions?
Yes. We have to download these files and then scan, fill in, scan, and then send it to you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you will have it. Usually this is your certificate for the whole course. So you keep it, you print it, and you send me a copy. I don't need much more than a copy of that. Yeah. And whenever you come to a real course, I will, or the trainer will give you the signature in your copy.
Yeah.
And I have a second copy where we also sign. So in case you lose yours, you can use ours, a copy of the copy. But for now, as we don't meet personally and I cannot give you a signature here on your copy, you can also send me just the dates. You already did it, I think. Dates of birth, day and place of birth, and I will put it here, and I will send it to you after each course when we made a signature. Yeah. So, mehr questions, mehr Fragen. Dann würde ich sagen, wir machen jetzt bis 14 Uhr Pause. Treffen uns um 14 Uhr wieder. Ihr könnt euer Video anlassen, euer Zoom anlassen. Ich lasse es auch an oder ihr steigt dann wieder ein in denselben Raum. Ich werde die Aufzeichnung jetzt unterbrechen und die Freigabe unterbrechen.